The gunfire stops as suddenly as it started. Dong-wook's weight is still covering us, protecting Michael and me from the chaos. My ears are ringing. Michael is sobbing against my chest. "Stay down," Dong-wook commands. "Don't move until I say." Ji-hoon's voice cuts through. "Building secured. Boss. They're gone." Dong-wook slowly lifts himself, his eyes scanning us frantically. "Are you hurt? Either of you?" I shake my head, unable to speak. My whole body won't stop shaking. His hands cup my face, checking for injuries. Then he looks at Michael, who's staring at him with terrified eyes. Those eyes. His eyes. "We need to move. Now." "They know about you. About him." His voice drops. "They'll use you to destroy me." "No. We'll go back to America." "There is no going back." His control snaps. "The moment those men saw you with me, your old life ended. Chen's gang won't stop until they use you against me, or kill you trying." He leans close. "You're coming to my safe house where I can protect you, or you're choosing to put our son in danger. Which is it? Our son." Hearing him say it steals my breath. Michael's small voice breaks through. "Mama? Is the loud noise over?" I look at my baby, already so sick, now traumatized. I hate that Dong-wook is right. "Okay," I whisper, "but just until Michael is safe." Relief floods his face. He crouches to Michael's level. "Hello. You're very brave. What's your name?" Michael peeks out from behind my leg. "Michael. Michael. Michael. That's a strong name." Dong-wook pauses, looking at me for permission. I nod slightly. "I'm a friend of your mother's, and I'm going to make sure nothing bad happens to you." This powerful, dangerous man's hand actually shakes as he touches his son for the first time. The penthouse overlooks the Han River. Floor-to-ceiling windows, modern furniture, breathtaking views. A beautiful cage. The master bedroom is through. "There," Ji-hoon says. "We've stocked everything you need. Clothes in your sizes." "How do you have clothes in my size?" I interrupt. Ji-hoon glances at Dong-wook. "Boss has been prepared, in case we found you." A chill runs through me. "For 3 years?" "I never stopped looking," Dong-wook says from the window. "Every way, I never stopped hoping." That night, after Michael falls asleep exhausted, I'm restless. Wandering the apartment, I find a locked door. It opens. The room inside makes my blood run cold. One entire wall is covered in papers, photos, maps, red string connecting points. But it's not a crime investigation. It's me. This wall is all about tracking me. Surveillance photos of me in Charlotte. Walking to work. Holding Michael's hand. At the grocery store. Dozens of them. Recent. Documents. My apartment lease. Employment records. Michael's medical files. Bank statements. Everything. And sketches. Beautiful pencil drawings of my face. Some from 3 years ago. Drawn from memory. Others copied from surveillance photos. "You weren't supposed to see this room." I spin around. Dong-wook stands in the doorway, still in his suit, blood on his collar. "How long?" My voice shakes. "How long have you known where we were?" 9. He steps inside, closing the door. Rage floods through me. "You knew where we were for 4 months, and you just watched? Like some kind of stalker?" "That's not protection, that's surveillance. This is obsessive and wrong." "I know," he shouts, then lowers his voice. "Don't you think I know how this looks? But Emily, I spent nearly 3 years with nothing. I thought you might be dead. Then my investigator found a birth record. Michael Kang Johnson, born in Charlotte. He walks to the wall, touches one of my sketches. I flew there immediately, and I saw you for the first time in 3 years. With him. With our son. You looked tired, struggling, but happy. And I didn't know what to do. Approach you and risk you running again? Force you back? Every option ended with you hating me more. So I watched. I protected you from a distance. I tried to figure out how to fix this. By invading my privacy for months? By keeping you safe while I figured out how to be what you needed. His control cracks. Cracks. That night with you, I wanted to be different. You made me feel like maybe I could be someone worth knowing. When you left, that feeling died. And when I found you again, I couldn't risk losing you a second time. Hey. Pause for just a second. Here's Emily trapped with a man who's been watching her for months, without her knowledge. That's terrifying, right? But he also just saved her and their son's lives. Is Dong-wook redeemable? Can obsessive love turn into healthy love? Or is Emily making the biggest mistake staying? Drop a comment. Are you Team Dong-wook or Team Emily needs to run? Hit subscribe, because this story is about to get even more intense. Now, let's see what happens next. 2 weeks. Dong-wook says suddenly. Give me 2 weeks. Stay here. Safe and protected. Let me get to know Michael. Let me prove I can be what you both need. And if you can't, then I'll pay for everything. The surgery. Travel back to America. A house. Michael's college fund. I'll stay out of your lives forever. You promise? You'll actually let us go? The silence stretches. Then, if that's what you truly want after 2 weeks? Yes. I promise. I study his face, trying to see if he's lying. All I see is desperation and hope. 2 weeks. But I have conditions. Name them. Keep your criminal business away from Michael. No more surveillance without permission. At the end of 2 weeks, the decision is mine alone. I take a breath. And you. Do something good with your money. Something that helps people instead of hurting them. He studies me for a long moment. You're trying to save me. I'm trying to save my son from having a father he can't respect. Same thing. He lifts my hand to his lips. 2 weeks, Emily. I'll prove we can be a family. Don't make promises you can't keep. I never do. The next morning, I wake to laughter. Michael's laughter. I rush to the living room and stop. Dong-wook is on the floor in his expensive white t-shirt and black pants playing with toy cars with Michael. My son is giggling, completely at ease. Vroom. I'm gonna win, Michael says. Oh no, you're too fast. Dong-wook's voice is playful, warm. Mama, Michael spots me. Look, mister. Kang is playing with me. And he made pancakes. Over the next 2 weeks, something shifts. Dong-wook is patient with Michael. Gentle. Present in ways I never expected. He reads bedtime stories, teaches Korean words, plays endlessly. And with me, he's respectful, honest about his business, including me in decisions, showing me every day he's not his father. One afternoon, we take Michael shopping. He's in heaven, picking out toys. When Michael asks the question, "Are you my daddy?" Time stops. Dong-wook looks at me. I nod. Yes, he tells Michael. I'm your daddy. I didn't know about you before, but I never stopped looking for your mama. And now that I've found you, I'm never letting go. Michael thinks about this seriously. Okay, can I call you daddy? Dong-wook's eyes fill with tears. I would like that very much. I turn away, crying too. Watching them together, seeing Michael accept his father so easily. Maybe I was wrong to keep them apart. That evening, back at the penthouse, something feels off. I notice my purse is open. Things moved. My passport isn't where I left it. Cold dread fills me. I dump everything out. My passport is gone. And Michael's? Looking for something. I spin. Dong-wook holds both passports. Give them back. I'm keeping them safe. That's not yours to take. I can't risk you running. Not until we figure this out. You promised 2 weeks. You said I could choose. And you can. After 2 weeks. But right now, Chen is still out there. You think I'm letting you walk away unprotected? This isn't protection. This is kidnapping. That's realistic. He steps closer. Do you understand what Chen would do if he got his hands on you? On Michael? He'd torture you. Use our son as leverage. I cannot let that happen. So you keep us prisoner? I keep you safe. By controlling every aspect of our lives. I'm shaking with rage. I'm shaking with rage. This is exactly why I ran. I'm not my father. The words explode. My mother, he controlled her through fear, through violence. Called it love. She died trying to escape him. Car accident. She was running after he beat her. I was 15. I heard them fighting, heard him hit her, and I did nothing, just hid in my room like a coward. His voice breaks. The next morning she was dead. So when you accuse me of being like him, Emily, that's what I fear most. Becoming him, hurting you the way he hurt her. My anger falters. Then break the cycle. Be the father Michael needs, not the one you had. I don't know how. I step closer, touch his face. You learn. You try. You fail sometimes. But you keep trying. That's what love is. He places both passports on the counter between us. There. They're yours. You want to leave? Leave. But know this. The moment you walk out without protection, you're putting Michael in danger. I stare at the passports. My freedom. Right there. But he's right. Walking out now, with no plan, no protection, Michael would pay the price. I hate you. I whisper. I know. I hate that you're right. That I need you. I grab the passports, clutch them. But I'm keeping these. And if you ever try to take them again, I'm gone. Understand? Yes. And you want to be part of Michael's life? Then be honest. No more decisions without me. We're partners, or we're nothing. Sake? That's all this is. But the way he looks at me suggests he hopes for more. 2 weeks later, Michael goes into surgery. Dr. Park said 4 to 6 hours. Dong-wook sits beside me, our hands clasped. When that happened, I'm not sure. The lines got blurry. Those 2 weeks were beautiful and terrifying. Dong-wook kept his promises, restructured his organization toward legitimate business, been an amazing father, been everything to me, respectful, honest, present. I'm falling for him again. Or maybe I never stopped. Emily. His voice pulls me back. You're shaking. I'm terrified. He pulls me against him. Michael is strong. Like his mother. He's going to survive this. These past 2 weeks. I start. I know. I didn't expect. I know that too. Mr. Kang? Miss Johnson? A nurse appears. Dr. Park would like to speak with you. My heart stops. We follow her down a hallway. Dr. Park meets us. His face unreadable. Please sit. Just tell us, Dong-wook demands. Is my son alive? Dr. Park smiles. Yes, Michael is alive. The surgery was successful. I collapse. Dong-wook catches me, and we're both crying, holding each other. Thank you, Dong-wook tells Dr. Park. Thank you for saving my son. In the recovery room, Michael looks so small in the hospital bed, but he's breathing. His chest rising and falling steadily. I sit beside him, holding his hand. Dong-wook stands on the other side, hand resting on Michael's forehead. Emily? Dong-wook's voice is quiet. I need you to know something. What? I'm in love with you. I've been in love with you since that night, 3 years ago. Every day with you and Michael has just made it deeper. Emily, I love you. Not because you're Michael's mother. I love you because you make me want to be better. Because when I'm with you, I can see a future that's more than violence. I can see a family, something worth fighting for. Tears stream down my face. You can't just say things like that. Why not? Because I'm exhausted and emotional, and our son just had heart surgery. And I love you too. The words burst out. I love you, and it terrifies me, because loving you is dangerous and complicated, and probably stupid. But I can't help it. These past 2 weeks, watching you with Michael, seeing you try so hard, Dong-wook, you've shown me people can change. That love is worth the risk. He moves around the bed, pulls me up, cups my face. Say it again. I love you. Again. I love you. Kang Dong-wook. God help me. But I love you. He kisses me. 4-3. And any 4. 4-3. Finally, after 3 years, he kisses me. It's exactly like I remember, intense, passionate, all-consuming. We break apart, breathless. So? He asks. The 2 weeks are up. What's your decision? I look at Michael, sleeping peacefully, his heart finally whole. Then, at Dong-wook. I want to stay. But on my terms. We get our own place. Something normal, where Michael can be a kid. You continue restructuring your business. And we take this slow. We're not married. We're 2 people learning to be parents and maybe, eventually, partners. How slow? As slow as I need. He smiles. I can do slow. As long as at the end, there's us. Maybe. If you earn it, I'll earn it. Every single day. Daddy? Michael's voice interrupts. His eyes are open. We rush to his side. Hey baby, I say. How do you feel? Tired. But my chest hurts. The doctor fixed your heart. You're going to be okay now. Really? Really? He looks at Dong-wook. Reld. The Dong-wook. Refling. Did you stay, Daddy? Of course. I'll always stay. I promise. Good. I like having a daddy. Dong-wook's eyes fill with tears. And I like being your daddy. More than anything. Michael drifts back to sleep. Dong-wook takes my hand. So, this is real? He asks. You're really staying? Yes, it's real. I won't let you down. I know. And when you do, because you will, I'll tell you. And you'll do better. I can do that. Good. Because you're stuck with us now. He kisses my knuckles. That's all I've ever wanted. 2 months later, Michael is fully recovered. Running, playing, laughing like any other kid. A miracle. We moved into a house in Hanam-dong. A real home with a yard. Where Michael plays, and we cook together. And everything feels safe. Dong-wook kept his promises. His legitimate businesses thrive. He still has enemies. You can't erase that past. But we're safe without feeling imprisoned. And us? We're taking it slow. Dating. Even though we share a house and a child. Some nights we watch movies. Some nights we talk until dawn. Some nights, he kisses me goodnight at my door and goes to his own room, respecting my boundaries. We fight sometimes. About his past, my fears, raising Michael. But we work through it. Together. Today we're at the park. Just a normal family. Michael is on the swings. Higher, Daddy. I want to touch the sky. Any higher and you'll fly away, Dong-wook calls back. But pushes, anyway, smiling. I watch them, my heart so full it might burst. Dong-wook sits beside me. I never thought I'd have this. A family. A woman I love. A son who looks at me like I'm a hero. You're not a monster, Dong-wook. You were just lost. Now you're found, because of you. Because you chose to be better. Daddy. Mama. Watch me jump. Be careful. We both shout. Michael jumps, lands perfectly, throws his hands up. Did you see? Dong-wook runs over, scoops him up. That was amazing, but not so high next time. He carries Michael back, sets him between us. Mama? Michael asks. Are you and Daddy gonna get married? I freeze. We haven't talked about marriage. Would you want that? Dong-wook asks him. Yeah. Then we'd be a real family forever. We're already a real family, I say. But I want the paper. And a little sister. And every 10. Dong-wook chokes on a laugh. How about we work on marriage first? Then maybe someday we talk about sisters. Okay. But soon. Right? I look at Dong-wook. He's looking at me with such hope. Maybe, I say softly. Someday soon. Is that a maybe? Yes or maybe no? He asks quietly. It's a maybe, ask me properly and we'll see. His smile lights up the world. I can work with that. Michael jumps up. Can we get ice cream now? Absolutely, Dong-wook says. I watch them walk toward the vendor, hand in hand. My dangerous mafia boss and my miracle boy. 3 years ago, I ran from this man. Thought he was my biggest mistake. Now I know the truth. He was my destiny. Our story didn't start with a perfect meet-cute. It started with danger and fear. But all of it led here. To this moment. This family. This love that survived against all odds. They say you can't change a man. Maybe that's true. But you can give him a reason to want to change himself. Dong-wook isn't perfect. We have hard days. Scary days. Days when his past threatens our future. But we face them together. Mama! Come on! I join them. And Dong-wook's arm slides around my waist. For loving me when I didn't deserve it. You earned it. Every day, you earn it. For the rest of my life. I lean into him, watching Michael with his ice cream. This is my life now. Chaotic, beautiful, imperfect. And I've never been happier. Because sometimes the thing you run from is exactly what you need. Sometimes the most dangerous choice is the right one. And sometimes, love is enough. Michael turns around, chocolate on his face. Can we do this every Saturday? Yes. We say together. Every Saturday. I confirm. For the rest of our lives. Promise? Dong-wook crouches down. I promise. Son. Every Saturday, every day, for as long as you want me, forever then forever it is. They hug, and my heart swells. This is what I almost lost. What I found when I stopped running. Kang Dong-wook, my Michael, my family, my home. So there you have it. Emily's story. Dong-wook's redemption. Michael's miracle. Love that survived impossible odds. What did you think? Should they get married? Have another baby? Or should Emily have run? Drop a comment. Like this video. Subscribe, because I have so many more emotional stories coming. Remember, sometimes the love you're running from is the love you're meant to find. Sometimes the most dangerous choice leads to the most beautiful life. And sometimes, second chances are real. Until next time, keep believing in love, keep fighting for family, and keep choosing hope.